Hey everybody, this is Terry. Welcome back to the shop and doing another video today. And before we get into it, hey, I just want to say again, thanks so much for subscribing and the likes and the comments, and just say that this video we're doing today really is I'm only doing it because people have requested on Facebook and sent me PMs and everything asking more about it. And be glad to do some more videos like that if y'all got something you want to see from the Talon or whatever, something in the shop or whatever it is. Just let me know and I'll try to fit those in. But today, hot topic. This really surprised me. I really didn't, I wasn't really ready for this to be as hot a topic as it was, but storage, cargo storage for in the back of the Talon. When I bought it, I bought the Honda bag and put it in there, and it was fine. We found a little cooler that went in there, and it stored enough stuff. It wasn't too bad. But as many of them have, the zipper broke. So, and I didn't want another bag, so I just returned it back to the Honda dealer. All that stuff has warranty, so just returned it back to the Honda dealer, got store credit there. And through researching, I figured out that I really liked the Tractor Supply 32-inch storage box. Several of you have used it already, and certainly nothing here is a new idea, just the way I did it. So I thought we'd show that today, and I've been super happy with it. So let me reset and we'll look a little farther in depth at the mods that we've done and how the Tractor Supply 32-inch plastic storage box or toolbox works on the Talon. All right, now let's take a little tour here. This box is 32 by, I believe it's about 15 by 13. It absolutely works perfect in there. First things first, needed a way to tie it down, and these are everything that every mod that we got here, every part, I will put in the links in the show notes, and I'll put a link in the show notes to the box as well. But needed a way to tie it down, so these are just 1-inch cargo hooks from Harbor Freight. They come in a package of 2, super cheap, and it literally just drilled through the box. Those are, I believe they're 1-inch long, quarter 20 stainless button heads. All the fasteners are all stainless. So, and they just correspond to the factory D-rings that are in the Talon. So just work there the same way the Honda bag did. If any of you have seen the Honda bag, this box has no seal. From Tractor Supply. So I mean, it's kind of cool. You can see, how big that lip is that's on there. So I figured that was going to do a pretty good job, but I went ahead and put this foam weather strip on there, and that's just 1/2 inch wide, 1/4 inch thick, just regular old foam weather strip from Lowe's. I actually had it on hand here already for leftover from another project, and all this stuff's just bolted through with stainless nylocks, and like I said, everything's stainless in here. So I did make a couple more changes. This is actually the hardware that comes with it, and I had it actually done and in the Talon with this hardware on it, but even with the seal on there, the lid wasn't very snug, and this hardware rattled like crazy, especially made it even worse with a carabiner or anything in it. So there was a guy on one of the Facebook pages that was talking about doing these rubber hold downs. These came from Amazon. Again, just super cheap. I'll give a link to those too, but just put those on there, and it just works like like a regular cooler or whatever now. And this actually snugs it up where the seal is really, really snug in there. So this is not going to be watertight. I mean, there's still some places here and, around that you couldn't just like throw it in the ocean and expect it to be watertight. But I think that's going to help with the dust and be pretty good. Tractor Supply had the ugliest emblem on the planet right here, so I took that off and just filled up the holes with some more stainless button heads. And then all that's drilled on there, so you got to drill the rivets out. Same story here. This little piece of hardware, of course, was right there. So just drilled the rivets out on that, and put all that stainless in there. So that's it. We'll take a little look around the box again. So that's really the basis of the mods for the box. Really pretty simple all the way around. Inexpensive. Didn't take much at all. Like I said, the box is about $80. I think there's about $20 in hardware and and such on there. So about $100 deal. It had been talked about how much that would go in, how much would go in there, and what we kept. So I was going to kind of go through that. Oh, I'll show you this. This is actually just the roll of foam weather strip from Lowe's, just like that, super cheap. So this is what we put in this box. So I got a first aid kit. These are Frog Togs. It's rain gear. Really big tire plug assortment. I think there's about 50 plugs in there, because you never know. A little roll of trash bags. This is a little compressor from Harbor Freight, 12-volt compressor. Works great. I've never personally used it, but I have loaned it out a couple times on the trail. Got a bag with some just general hand tools, tow recovery strap, all that sort of stuff in there. This is the essential roll of toilet paper, of course, a couple of cans of Fix-A-Flat. This is some just dry socks and stuff just in case of disaster, but you never know. This is just a kind of an interesting way to store napkins. Cheryl found this, and they just come out. Even though we have the cooler, we do carry some more bottles of water just to be safe. And then this little cooler, so I'll link to it as well. It's a Coleman soft side 24-hour cooler. It says it holds 30 cans. I don't know, maybe, but we don't. That's not going to work for me. So we put a couple of those Ozark Trail things that you put in the freezer in here, just a couple of those, and then it holds 6 or 8 cans and sandwiches and whatever. So it fits perfectly in the box. So let me get the box. We'll go over how it's held in the Talon whenever we get over there, and I'll get everything loaded up and show you how everything fits, and we'll be back in just a second. All right, we got our box in the Talon. We got all of our stuff in the box, and you could actually even wedge some more stuff in there if you were a mind to do that. Cooler fits perfect. It's almost just like it's made to go in there. So all that works really well. Obviously got plenty of room to do whatever we need to do here. So like I said, I just put these straps on it this morning, and I think that's a much better deal. You obviously could leave this hardware on there, but like I said, my issues with the hardware were it rattled, and it didn't pull the lid down tight enough for me. So I really think this is a better deal for sure. Okay, these, as most things you'll see that I linked to, came from Amazon, and these are just super simple little straps, that just little 1-inch straps, and they go. That will go through there, I promise. I was going to show that, but apparently it doesn't want to cooperate with me. And then they just snap in, so you can do that. Just like I said, just push these out and get it out. Just that simple. So you got 4 of those, 2 others on the side over here. I don't know how good I can show that, but maybe right down in there. So all the 4 factory D-rings had those 4 straps, and they actually came in a pack of 4 from Amazon. So pretty simple. For those of you that have seen the Talon before, I actually had a tailgate on here that opened, and that worked fine with the box, or I'm sorry, with the Honda bag, because it was smaller. But the tailgate is actually, that same shape as the roll bar is right there. So 2 things. It was actually right against the box. It didn't want to quite close, and just really almost served no purpose with the box in there, with this box in there. So I opted for this. This is the Super ATV bed enclosure, and I used some of my store credit, Heartland Honda, on the warranty on the bag to get that. And I thought that worked out really well. There's about another almost 8 inches right there of space. So I don't really have any pre-programmed purpose for that right now. But anyway, there is more space in there if a guy needed to store something else. So there's our walk around mods on the Tractor Supply 32-inch black plastic cargo box for the Honda Talon. Thanks again for tuning in, watching. I appreciate you guys very much. Please do hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. And once again, I'll have the links to everything in the show notes. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you want to see other videos on the Talon or what you'd like to see. Thanks so much. Have a great day.